Buongiorno! So today we're going to talk about how to start learning React. One of the issues I think that doesn't get talked about a lot is people who are teaching these things online in courses, and definitely professionals, forget how distracting it is to try to learn something when there's like a million other tech. Our strategy here is going to be start with something super simple, let's get that up and running first, baby steps, and then build on these little successes. Cool, so today we're going to start with HTML, very simple, and we're going to get to a place where you have the kind of the simplest possible React app up and running, and you have resources at your disposal to keep exploring per your needs and interests. Alright, so the first thing I want you to do is simply just write a website that is one HTML file. The way we're going to pull that off is we're going to download a text editor. This is very important. Pick a good one. Visual Studio Code is a very good one. You can use your own if you have experiences with other good editors, but I will leave a link to the VS Code download below. Once you've got that up and running, I want you to Google or search on YouTube for HTML for beginners. I'll leave a couple of ones that are short videos that I think are very good to get you started. You know, I like short videos. The point is to just get a simple web page up and running, and once you're comfortable with sort of putting together a basic, very basic looking HTML page with a couple of different tags and sections and whatnot, we're ready to move on. So once you have that, go to the link below to look at the React Calculator example app on GitHub. And we're not even going to use version control. We're not going to use Git. Just download that as a zip file, unzip it, and open that folder inside of Visual Studio Code. And then, once you've done that, I'll leave a link down below of how to bring up the terminal inside of Visual Studio Code. And there, you want to execute the two commands that are on the example project website. These are npm commands. Don't worry about what that means. It's just installs the project and gets it up and running. So once it's up and running, you can play around with it, see what it does. And now we come to the step where we try to understand this example code base. A useful way to do this is to go to the React documentation. Forget about the tutorial. It's faster to just read the first 6 sections of the documentation there, link down below, to understand what a component is, what properties are, and how you can see how the React component structure is basically a tree very similar to HTML. Cool, so once you've done that, what I would recommend is, as your next step, to come up with a simple personal project. My only recommendation would be maybe start with a game in the beginning, like the game of life or something, and avoid anything that requires pulling in data or saving data somewhere in a database. That can be very distracting when you're just trying to learn how React works. Yeah, and don't forget, YouTube is your friend. Anything that you want to know how to do, like, I don't know, like how do I pull the Twitter API with React? You can just Google for that. And there are plenty of videos that go in depth into any area you want. But stay focused and knock out one thing at a time. That's important. It's key. One thing at a time. And yeah, good luck to you. Check out our sponsor, Albee Creek Pizza Co. Coming soon in 2049. They are hiring. So yeah, check them out and stay classy. A lot of these guides are like, oh, so you have to start with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, ES6, Webpack, Git, version control. It's like, no. How about no? Just slow down and